No contest.
It is Wednesday. Hope you all had a great Halloween, even though it was freezing.
Freezing.
So
I
cold.
just say it's the first
Snow.
time you've been taller than me. Look at you. Yeah, I like it down here.
I slept really well last night, and apparently I grew super tall, so there we go. Or it's my box.
You grew a few inches. I think you grew over Halloween.
Appreciate it. It's all the candy somehow helped me grow. All that good sugary nutrients.
Good sugar, let me tell you, that's what gets you going. It's going to get the hormones and everything going so you can get taller. That's what it is.
We love it.
Yeah.
How big is this box?
2 inches.
4 to 6 inches, something like that?
4 to
Yeah,
6
no, that is more than 2
I
inches.
can't measure. Girl math.
Girl math. All right. What is coming up with Studio 10 today to get us through the halfway
the
week?
mood.
There we go,
Well, yesterday we had a lot of candy.
Yeah.
And today we're having more food, okay? So
All
it's
right,
fine.
we're ready
But this
for
is
it.
a little bit healthier, a little bit more nutritious.
Okay. There we
So
go.
I'm actually going to show you guys a recipe. I make my own turkey chili. It's part of my Rochelle's recipe segment.
Oh my God, you were talking
Don't
about
worry,
that. Yes,
there's
do
enough for you too.
Okay, good. I was like, I told you to bring some in. Thank
Very
goodness
good.
you stuck to your word. Okay.
Exactly, but what I do to make it a little bit different is I use a lot of different herbs. So I use cilantro, I use parsley, I use scallion.
Wow.
So we're going to talk about the benefits of having all of those things, which is also really important because as we just saw, it snowed yesterday.
Yes.
It's getting colder. We're going to start season coughing, so having these things, there's a lot of different antioxidant properties that keep you healthy during these cold months. So we have that.
I love that. That sounds so good. I'm so ready to eat that chili. Okay.
Good. I'm going to make sure I'll save a bowl, and I'll put it right by the anchor desk so you can eat it right before you
Thank
get
you.
started. So we have that. Plus, today's also National Calzone Day.
Ooh, you had a calzone yesterday.
No, today.
Today.
Yes.
Today.
No, I think
Yes.
you're mixing it up.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Today.
we do have a-
We're getting confused. We're halfway through the week.
That's what usually happens on Wednesdays when things are kind of, but it was so long ago, so it feels like it was.
You're right. There we go. Okay.
But we got a great calzone that we're going to take a bite into, and we're going to talk about how it's made. What is a calzone, first of all? All the different ingredients, how they put it together. So we're going to have we're doing a lot of food today, but it's a lot of learning about food.
Okay.
You know, we
I
love
like
a taste
that.
test, but let's understand. Let's go beneath the bread.
There we
in
go.
between the turkey.
Well, it's perfect for like the holiday season because a lot of people are
Exactly.
going to be cooking. It gets cold, so you're not going to go outside. So what can you do? You can cook inside. There you
Exactly,
go.
so it's a nice little activity
Ooh,
too.
ooh.
And while you're cooking, I'm sure your puppy at home always likes to kind of see what it is that you're cooking. So this puppy is not at your house, but Claudia is talking to the MSU K9 unit, and she's talking to this adorable little puppy that we have there. They call him a naughty puppy.
Oh.
The MSU
Well,
Police
that's not
Department
good.
says, but we're going to preview a little bit about him and do like a check-in and see how he's doing as
He's
well.
going to need some extra training. There you go. It's
Just a
okay.
little
He's
bit.
a puppy. He's got some time.
Exactly. But we've got all that and a lot more going on today.
All
So yeah.
right. Thank you, Rochelle. I'm
problem.
looking
We'll
forward
see
to
you
that
soon.
chili. I want
I
that
am. I'm
chili.
going to make sure. Let me go actually do that now. I
And the
gotta put them
calzone. There we
together.
go. We'll be good.
I'll have them both for you, okay?
Amazing. Well, Studio 10 is coming up in just over 50 minutes here. And so, of course, you can follow them on all of their socials right there at WILX Studio 10. So there you go. Now, of course, we were talking about all of the snow, as well as the very cold temperatures. If you were trick-or-treating yesterday, you know how cold it was. In fact, I was driving around and probably saw one family, just one family in a neighborhood. They looked like they were bracing the cold temperatures, but hey, the kids got to get their candy. So if you were out there, I applaud because it was freezing. But again, it's the Halloween spirit, so go get out there. And I expect almost more children to get out there, but I get it with the weather. You probably wanted to stay indoors. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Colton is busy working on some more weather graphics. Of course, he's getting all of that covered. But I do want to show you a live look outside at Delta Township right now. Just where's the little button? There we go. Give me 1 second. All right, and then let's switch it here because this is something good to know that Colton left up for us. So this upcoming Sunday, November 5th, a daylight saving time is coming to an end. Since we're in the fall season, we fall back 1 hour. Good news is you get an extra hour of sleep. The not so great news is that it gets darker even earlier now. So, you know, as you're going home, it's going to be dark, but hey, hopefully the sun, since it will be rising a little bit earlier, more so since we're falling back that hour. Hopefully it will help you wake up a little bit more just in time for work. So, of course, that's where, here's where you can go to check more on the weather. First Alert Weather app. Of course, our meteorologists post all of their video forecasts on up there. They have hour by hour satellite radar, if I didn't say that already. And of course, you can check today's forecast, the 3-day forecast, the 10-day forecast. Really such a great tool to have on there. And also, you get traffic alerts. So perfect for when we get into the very cold temperatures like we were seeing last night. In fact, I woke up and had to play a little bit of tug of war with my car door's handle because it was frozen. And I know that maybe there was some black ice or just some little patches out there to be aware of. So, of course, just make sure you're being careful with that. But yes, you can get traffic alerts on the WILX weather app. You can also do the Follow Me feature for a more accurate description of the weather in your area. Absolutely free off of Google Play and the Apple App Store. So there you go. I do want to send it out to the reporters in our field right now, and then we'll hop back and see what else is coming up during First at 4 and our 90 minutes of news. All right, thank you, Mars, Aaron, and Riley for sharing what you have coming up during our 90 minutes of news. Of course, you see Amaya Kuznicki standing right here next to me. And Amaya, were you outside today?
I was outside. It was a little chilly.
Okay,
but
a little
I had
chilly.
I had my news 10 jacket.
Okay, there we go, keeping
Yeah.
you warm. I'm sure it was better than yesterday.
It was.
Okay, well, that's good news.
There was no flurries. So
Yes.
no flurries is good for me.
Awesome. Well, what do you
Yeah.
have coming up today during our 90 minutes?
Yeah, so tonight at 5:30, I actually have a story today. So starting today, this commodity supplemental food program used to be administered through Capital Area Community Services. And this is a program for seniors to kind of be able to pick up food from a food pantry just to help them out in times of need. So this program used to be run by Capital Area Community Services, but now it's going to be transferred over to the Greater Lansing Food Bank. So today I talked to the Greater Lansing Food Bank, just kind of talking about, their plan to just make sure that seniors still are going to be able to get their food and that there shouldn't be too much of a difference that they notice with these programs switching. But we also did talk to a local pantry, Crystal Ray Community Center, just kind of who has partnered with Capital Area Community Services for quite some time. So just talking about the shift for them and kind of the need for food. It seems like pretty much every food pantry in our area is seeing a greater and greater need for food.
Especially during, with increased prices, of course, and then especially as we head into the holiday season.
Yeah, and then, they even said, seniors, they have to worry about paying for their medications and other stuff like that. So we actually had some statistics here, and it literally says 1 in 8 seniors in mid-Michigan are currently at risk for hunger. So there was some pretty interesting stats, and I think it's just important for the community to know that we got to help each other out sometimes.
We do. Yeah, we're a community for a reason. Help one another, especially your neighbors, people don't know. You never know who's going through something.
Yeah, but we'll have more on that story coming up at 5:30. So, make sure you stay tuned to kind of hear those voices from the community and the Greater Lansing Food Bank.
All right. Well, thank you, Maya. And you said news 10 at 5:30.
Yes.
There we go. All
Alrighty,
right,
bye,
thank
guys.
you. Speaking of times of need, I'm going to pull this up real quick. It is our You're Not Alone mental health series. Trying to move my box over. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. But yes, there we go. So scan that QR code on your screen. It'll pull up a list of resources around the mid-Michigan area. No matter what you're looking for, whether it's counseling or behavioral or psychology or just a therapist, anything of the sort, you can go to that, find more information. They're on many different things such as, let me see here, Lenawee, Ingham, Ionia, Eaton, Shiawassee, Jackson, all of those different counties. And so we'll have a lot of resources pulled up on there. In fact, I pulled it up a few times just to see, what kind of resources are up there. And there is a lot. So make sure that you go check that out, whether it's for you, someone else that you know. And it's just good to have on your phone. You never know who's going through something and might want that. So, again, You're Not Alone mental health series. Scan that QR code on the right side of your screen. Of course, there is always the Lifeline chat at 988. Again, that number is 988. I'm going to pull it back out and show you what else you can expect during First at 4 and our 90 minutes of news today. So again, Studio 10 is coming up in about 45 minutes, followed by First at 4, coming up at, of course, 4 o'clock. So during Mid-Michigan Matters today, we were talking about Medicare scams. So the Medicare open enrollment did begin mid-October, and it's continuing on for about, throughout the month of November. But during this open enrollment time, we really want seniors and a lot of people who are enrolling in these programs to watch out for scams, because I'm sure, as you know, there's been a lot of scams going around throughout the community. Then coming up on News 10 at 5, the Eaton County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help to find a woman they say could be in danger. So if you have any information on this missing woman, I know we talked about her during News 10 today at 11. We'll have more coming up on News 10 at 5. Again, if you have any information, the Eaton County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help. So if you have any information, contact them. You just heard Amaya talking about what she has coming up, talking about the food programs at 5:30. And also, we have Tanaya Jordan coming up on 5:30 to talk about childcare costs going up. So lots of increased prices, especially around the holidays. That can be really challenging. So learn more coming up on 5:30. The News 10 at 6. A mother has been sentenced in connection with the drowning death of her 4-year-old son back in March of 2022. So we have how much time she will be spending behind bars when you join us here at News 10 at 6. But that is what we have coming up today. We appreciate you for joining the News 10 Plus digital desk. We got Chris Schultz saying hi from East Lansing, so hope you're doing well over there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday.